Alright everyone, welcome to another episode of Critical Customs. A little bit change of pace today. So my dad and I been talking about picking up a side-by-side for hunting, and after looking at some of the prices of a new one running anywhere from 10 to 20 grand, a buddy of mine gave me a call and he had this for sale. Picked it up for $1,000. Runs good, new water pump, slight lift, 93 Jeep Cherokee. Wheels and tires are going. Back bumper's already yanked off. I got a new bumper going on. Yeah, and I think this is going to be the tagline. Oh, let's see. Got a little dent here and a little buckle and crack in the frame right there. That's the worst part. And the only bad part about that right now is I can't get the bracket to slide into the inner subframe to get the new rear bumper attached, so I got to get that fixed. No big deal though. Interior's pretty solid, pretty clean. Got some rips in the seat, that'll all get redone. This rack's coming off, going to go with a full roof rack. Looking at the Rubicon Express 4.5 inch lift. There's the new front bumper assembly. The smaller light won't be on top. The kid was playing around, just mounted it there. Got the Smittybilt XRC bumpers. I happen to have the winch for my CJ7. There's the new rear bumper. There's the front shot. So flares will be coming off, fenders will get trimmed. Gonna stuff a set of 33s on it. About half the money, we'll have a nice rig for four-wheeling and playing and taking the family up and use for hunting and anything else you can think of. My dad and I have some ideas on which way we're going to go with this. Not exactly sure yet, still ironing out the details. Mechanically, the truck's pretty sound, of course. Yeah, so it should be a fun little deal. I'll take clips and stuff like that as I go to put the new bumpers on, and as I do work I'll update and get the videos uploaded, and you can kind of follow along on the transformation of this and see what all we come up with. Thank you for watching.
I swear that I'll be fine. Oh, I can't look behind. But I swear to you that I'll be fine, so don't cry.
Alright, so as you can see, I got the bumpers mounted up, had to do some trimming. I'm not worried about the clean cutness right now. These flares are coming off. I'm just waiting to see what my final height's gonna be as far as lift and tires go. And my dad's got to figure out what flares he wants to run, that way I know where to trim. So I just cut them in order to get the bumpers sit in here. Pretty easy install. I ordered the rear bumper, the front bumper, and I got the bull bar that goes on as well. I had an XRC winch for my CJ7 sitting. I hadn't had a chance to mount it yet, and I'm gonna go ahead and stuff that in here as well. So bumpers mounted, next is to get the winch in and then go ahead and stab the bull bar on. Wiring will be done later. I need to figure out if I'm gonna run a panel in the cab or up underneath the engine compartment. There's gonna be some rework in there. I got dual battery set up I wanna run. Once I can run all the accessories, the lights, the winch, and the mass loads LEDs the old man wants to run, and then a separate battery just for the vehicle itself. I gotta get a new radio put in it, get the CB wired in, get all the light switches done. So right now let's get the hard parts on, get the lights and those components on, and then I'll start pulling wires and figuring out where all that's going to go and either build a relay panel. So bear with me. I'm going to get some clips of the winch going on, and I'll double speed it and we'll get going on that. It's on the other side.
time for me to move along and start anew. But hell if I know where to go. I'll say goodbye to those that I loved and I knew, and start down the windy desert road. Ain't no reason to ask me why, 'cause if I knew then I wouldn't have to leave. One more look back to all that I've done, then I'll never turn, and don't you dare follow me. Running dust through my hand, breathing in the howling wind. This is all I want to have, miles and miles away from a town that ain't on the map. I think that I'll head north today. I know some folks that live that way. If I'm lucky, they will take me in. The sun is up and damn it too, 'cause it's way too hot in the afternoons. I wish that it would rain again. A lonely wolf is calling out, and I know that I have to go. I keep remembering what I had, and the day moves on so slow. Striking out on my own, feel the ache in my bones. This is all I want to have, miles and miles away from a town that ain't on the map. Oh, give me time, I swear that I'll be fine. Oh, I can't look behind, but I swear to you that I'll be fine, so don't cry. I think it's time for me to move along and start anew.
So one thing I did do is the bumper came with these bolts and the bull bar came with this style bolt, and I swapped them. So I'm using these to hold the bull bar, a little cleaner looking. It's not going to need to come off. These strip out easier. These, if I have to yank the bumper, are less likely to round off or strip out, so I don't have to drill them. These here, if they're on the bull bar, I could care less because I can just cut them. Nothing real structural on that. So just one tidbit that I did do.
This is all I want to have. Miles and miles away from a town that ain't on the map. I think that I'll head north today. I know some folks that live that way. If I'm lucky, they will take me in. The sun is up and damn it too, 'cause it's way too hot in the afternoons. I wish that it would rain again. A lonely wolf is calling out, and I know that I have to go. I keep remembering what I had, and the day moves on so slow. Striking out on my own, feel the ache in my bones. This is all I want to have.